Beatin the House is brought to you by Thrive Fantasy. Experience a new way to play daily fantasy sports and esports on Thrive Fantasy. Choose your lineup of over-unders for top-tier athletes that have the biggest impact on the game. The more points the selection is worth, the riskier it is. Rack up the most points and win a share of the prize pool. Thrive Fantasy has contests for traditional sports including the NFL, NBA, MLB, and the PGA, as well as esport titles like Counter-Strike, League of Legends, and Valorant. Visit the prop lobby and build your entry of 2, 3, or 4-player predictions. Choose correctly and you could win big. Sign up with Thrive Fantasy today with promo code PIKE, and Thrive Fantasy will match your first deposit of $25 or more up to $250. That's promo code PIKE for a first deposit match up to $250. Come and prop up today with Thrive Fantasy. Terms and conditions apply. Must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin the House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be crisscrossing the country, sometimes North America, sometimes the world, talking about the latest jackpots in the casino and lottery industry. Press releases, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. Again, if this is $100,000 or more jackpot, we will be talking about it on this show. Please keep sending in the press releases. We love hearing from everybody out there. This week is kind of unusual. We've got a whole bunch of different types of jackpots we're going to be talking about. We've got our normal slot and lottery jackpots. We got a sports betting jackpot.
Okay, good.
And we have a bingo jackpot.
Bingo. We haven't hit bingo.
Tell me
Bingo and Keno are like the forgotten games sometimes. You know, you can win some big money there.
Oh,
I've never played them, but I played them online bingo. So.
There's such a thing as high stakes bingo.
Oh, I've never done.
So
I do the bingo like on Borgata or I think Virgin Casino. It's like you buy a couple tickets, but then you walk away and do other stuff, and you come back and see if you won.
Yeah.
So,
but there are a couple places out there that started out as bingo halls. Casinos that started out as bingo halls. I know there are a couple in Nevada that were that way. There was that one up in Connecticut, Foxwoods.
Oh, okay.
Started out as just a bingo parlor.
Well, hey, you know what?
And they still have a huge bingo hall there.
It's big money. It's got a lot of fans. They love their bingo.
That was the first place I ever heard of high-stakes bingo.
Yeah, there you go.
But right now we're going to be doing, and this is another unusual part of this here, it's a mostly Nevada slot jackpot rundown here.
Oh, okay.
We do have Jersey Jackpots.
Oh, okay. We got Jersey Jackpots today.
But most of it's all going to be Nevada and West Coast.
Okay. All right.
We're going to start off in Las Vegas. We're going to the Excalibur Hotel and Casino.
We don't talk about them too much. I don't know why.
It's an MGM property.
Yeah, no, it's great. No, everyone loves it. Yeah.
All Caesars Rewards members love all that.
And if this is the jackpot, I think
sorry, misspoke. MGM Rewards, not Caesars Rewards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Total different person there. So,
but if this is the one you're talking about, this one's enormous. This one's shocking.
This is the second largest Megabucks win in Nevada.
It's amazing.
And this occurred on the Megabucks Spitfire Multipliers Triple Red Hot 7 slot machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's a mouthful just to say that. But second largest, and it was a $12 million jackpot. $12,185,766.
That's unbelievable.
Yes,
unbelievable from us. You kind of you do this segment of the show and you hear 1 million, 2 million. Okay, yes. $12 million from a slot machine. Nope. I'm starting to get the name of Megabuck Spitfire Multipliers Triple Red Hot 7s.
As you can imagine, there are lots of different versions of Megabuck slots out there. But this is the fourth grand prize dropping from a Megabuck slot machine this year.
Okay.
So they're all big ones. I mean, I think the previous one was something like a $10 million one that we talked about a couple of months ago.
Yeah, so. No, this unbelievable.
Well, that's why they're called Megabucks.
I mean, you're in the middle of gaming floor, and that pops up on your machine. Yes. I mean, you must be in shock. I mean, I'm sure all the bells and whistles are going off. Everyone's looking at you, and you're trying to figure out what is going on. So,
I don't know if I could fathom seeing $12 million on a jackpot screen.
I wonder if they know. I mean, does it say on the screen?
Yeah, it says
you just won $12 million? That's
well,
what
it has the payout on it. Yeah.
Wow.
And then it says call attendant.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I'm assuming the attendant is pretty close by if they hear something like that.
Yeah,
So,
and also probably something of that magnitude probably has different sounding alarms still than a normal one. But,
sure.
and this is why I was thinking Caesar's Rewards, because our next one is Caesar's Palace.
Okay.
You know, I instead of MGM Rewards for the Excalibur, I said Caesar's Rewards, and that was my fault, but it was MGM Rewards for the MGM property Excalibur. Here we have Caesar's Palace. We have a veteran race car driver in town for a race, hit $1 million slot jackpot at Caesar's Palace.
Wow. Okay.
$1,185,599.85 to be exact. $25 bet on a Dragon Link slot machine.
See, I've heard of that one. I've heard of Dragon Link.
Yes, I don't hear too often of $1 million jackpot from a Dragon Link. It's usually a couple $100,000 though.
You know, it's kind of a letdown from the first story. I mean, the first story.
Well, everything's a letdown. Everything's a letdown.
$12 million. This person only won $1 million.
Yeah, it was one of the smaller jackpots.
Poor person.
Yes. Well, you know, I actually have never heard of the race car driver. Sad to say, Christy Georges Barnett, and I'm probably mispronouncing the guy's name, but he's a veteran race car driver.
Okay, it's a guy.
Yes,
Christy.
it's a guy.
Okay.
Yes.
They always have those cool names like Dusty and Rusty and Christy.
And Christy.
Yeah, so it's the race car drivers have the best names. Let's say.
Well, staying in Las Vegas, we're going to the D Casino Hotel. We have
I actually saw this one on X. I'm trying to stop calling it Twitter.
the
because
social
it's
media
X,
platform, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw this jackpot at the D Hotel.
It was a Buffalo Strike game slot machine. $884,376.49. Other than, you know, what was announced in the tweet and also in some other news stories, there was not much more information.
Yeah.
Other than the D Las Vegas is still one of the coolest places on the strip.
Oh, absolutely.
Going to leave Las Vegas, and we're going to Chandler, Arizona for our next table game win.
Okay.
Not a slot. We have a table game. A person by the name of Kanchana, that's her first name,
Okay.
hit a Royal Flush jackpot while playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em at the Gila River Resort and Casino Santon Mountain. That's the brand new one. They have about 5 or 6 properties. This just opened in July.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. She won $786,000 on the Royal Flush jackpot playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em. Largest table game win since the casino opened in July.
What was that? 3 months?
Yeah.
It's the biggest table game win in 3 months.
They probably had a whole bunch of winners off the bat when they
Great.
first
Yeah, that's
started.
good.
So, all right, we're going to leave Arizona. We're going out back west to California now.
All right.
Going to Jamestown, California. The Chicken Ranch Casino.
Did that actually start as a chicken ranch? Did the casino
That I do
purchase
not
the
know.
property and it was a chicken ranch?
That I do not know. Did not
Because
say anything
there-
on the website.
There
for
was
that.
a casino in Philadelphia called, Sugar House.
Yeah.
And
It was a candy factory.
It was built on the site of a candy factory.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if Chicken Ranch was built on a chicken ranch.
You got me on that one. It didn't say
Okay.
anything about it on the website. So,
Okay.
but it is located 2 hours from San Francisco International Airport at the gateway to Yosemite. That was on the website.
Oh,
I checked it. I had to check it out because I'd never heard of Chicken Ranch Casino in my life. So,
I'd like to visit. It sounds pretty cool.
well,
I'd like to get a T-shirt from there. I love these casinos with the great names. I just want to get a T-shirt from there.
this was a record-breaking slot win
Oh, okay.
at the Chicken Ranch. $440,000 on a $2.50 bet on the hot stuff machine.
Wow.
I have never heard of a hot stuff machine either.
$2.50
Yes.
bet. Wow. Okay.
And
I don't know what the hot stuff thing
No,
is.
I've never
either. I
seen
don't
one.
know.
So,
Hot
but-
stuff machine.
but it's a linked progressive machine.
Okay.
So it's linked with other casinos, other slots at other properties too. So there's a couple underneath the Chicken Ranch brand. There's
Okay.
another 3 or 4 casinos. So there's multiple properties involved here, and this was a record-breaking slot jackpot, $440,000.
Okay. I might
Yeah.
check that out because I'm curious about the name.
Previous record,
It's a great
she
name.
blew by the previous record. The 440,000 beat the previous one of $278,722.
She almost doubled it.
Yes, exactly. Actually, the actual amount, $439,972
Okay.
on a $2.50 bet.
Great.
Going back out to Nevada, we have another Las Vegas. We have the Sunset Station jackpot. We have a lucky local, hitting the Wheel of Fortune Gold Spin Double Sapphire jackpot of $203,180 at 2:20 a.m.
Wow.
on a Wednesday.
Hey,
Started his Wednesday off great.
time well spent.
Yep.
You know.
$3.75 bet.
See, I always like the bets under $5 that win big. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of my betting range, especially with slot machines. So yeah, I figure out I don't bet a lot. It just lasts out the time longer.
Well, we're leaving the West Coast and we're going to Mississippi now. Going to the Beau Rivage Resort and Casino in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
We have an Arkansas woman traveling to Biloxi and hitting and I want to get it right, she was playing 10-cent machine called Bao Zhu Zhao Fu Red Festival slot machine.
Okay.
That was a tongue twister. I'm not saying
So
it again.
that was a 10-cent bet? Is it?
No, it's a 10-cent machine. 10-cent
okay.
machine.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it was a Asian-themed slot machine. I put it that way.
I got that from the name.
Right. By a person by the name of Misty. That's all she gave as for the press release. $105,694.18.
Wow.
On the Red Festival machine. Let me put it that way.
Bao Zhu Zhou Fu Red Festival, I think.
Go with that. I'll go with that. So.
See, I gotta keep that in my head because I try and like keep notes of all the machines you're mentioning because when you go to a casino, you want to see which ones like pay out big. So that one will stick with me.
Well, we're going to finish up the casino slot and table game jackpots with our run to Jersey Jackpots.
Okay.
We've got the first half of October, only a couple of them. Mm-hmm. We've got 3 on October 3rd. We've got $117,633 and some change on DraftKings.com playing Divine Fortune from NetEnt.
Great
fun
machine.
game.
Yep.
Also, $105,000 on DraftKings playing Evolution's Lightning Roulette.
I enjoy Lightning Roulette. I played that a couple times.
I've seen you play that.
I know. I like it. It's you put your numbers down, you put your chips on the number, and it's a live dealer game. But after you put your chips on the number, the dealer pulls on a switch, and I get simulated lightning. And if lightning hits where your chip is, it will tell you how much more you will win if your number comes out. Say it's like 100 times what you just bet on that number. So
I would hope it's simulated lightning.
Yeah, well, I guess it's simulated lightning. I don't know how they do it. So
and then we have $102,335.91 on BetMGM, Play MGM Casino. It's listed as Play MGM Casino in the spreadsheet from the Division of Gaming Enforcement. I'm assuming it's BetMGM.
Okay.
Evolution's The Wild Hatter.
I have no idea what that is.
It's what's the Mad Hatter thing?
Oh, Alice in Wonderland?
Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one of those theme games.
All right.
October 8th, we have another DraftKings.com jackpot, $411,370, playing DK Rocket.
I like that game.
That's a different type of game.
It's not a slot machine. It's not a table game. It's a rocket launches and it goes over a grid. And
the higher it goes,
the higher it goes, and you have to, I guess, eject before it blows up.
He didn't. This person did not. $411,000.
Nerves of steel that guy must have.
Yes.
Or that woman must have.
Or you know what? They lost track of it and it just happened.
Yeah.
They got lucky. But yeah, I know. I played that a couple times.
Am I explaining it right? You have to eject, or you have to, when it goes up, it climbs in value and you have to hit the number. And you have to hit the button,
and you jump off the rocket. Basically,
and whatever you push the button at, that's what you win.
Yeah,
but you don't know when the rocket's going to explode.
Right.
So.
That's the hook of it. You know, the rocket can explode right upon launch. That's happened to me several times. As soon as it launches, it blows
right
up.
on launch. Okay,
that's a frustrating loss right there. Okay. But last one for October in Jersey Jackpots here, $116,225 at Hard Rock Atlantic City, brick and mortar, playing Aristocrats, Egyptian Jewels, Dollar Storm. Another one of the Dollar Storm games.
Okay.
Those things always pay out, too.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're leaving the casino floor. We're going to a sports book.
Okay.
We've never done a station sports book before.
Really? Oh, okay. We've done stations.
We've done the casino, with the bad beats.
Bad beats.
Yep.
We've done slots.
We've
table games.
We've never done their sports book.
Okay.
And it falls under station sports book in the general term.
Okay.
Because the press release didn't disclose which property it was
Okay.
done at. Could have also been done on the app too.
Sure.
We have a 10-team parlay that cashed. $200,000.
Wow.
Just under $200,000. A $250 ticket. $250,000, and this was Chargers. Let me get it right here.
So this was
199
2 Sundays ago.
This is 2 Sundays ago.
Okay.
$199,750. We have the Commanders plus 1.5, Vikings favored by 3.5, Browns plus 9.5, Texans plus 1.5, Jaguars minus 3.5, Lions minus 3.5, Raiders minus 2.5. Rams minus 7.5, Jets plus 6.5, and it came down to the Cowboy game against the Chargers on Sunday night, and it was Cowboys 1.5.
Boy, that was if I'm remembering that Jets plus 6.5, was that the Eagles game?
Yes, it was.
That was the Eagles game. Wow. Okay.
Well,
hey, congratulations. That's by the way, casinos and sportsbooks love stories like this because they are really pushing parlays.
Well,
they're actually building parlays for you, and you can choose whatever one they build. They have like parlay hubs now on a lot of them. So,
well, what's interesting about this one? This was all point spreads. Usually you see a money line mixed in or an over-under thrown in there, but this was just all straight point spreads. And I don't think they were alternate spreads either, because those look like the normal spreads, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Some of these games I picked.
I mean, some of them are great. Browns plus 9.5.
Yep.
That was Texans. That's a brave person whoever did that for Texans plus 1.5. And again, the Jets were playing the Eagles, and the Jets were plus 6.5, and they won. Good for them.
Well, we're going to leave the sports book now. We're going to the bingo hall.
Oh, yes.
Bingo parlor.
Yeah, you promised.
Bingo hall, bingo parlor, whatever it is.
Bingo,
and someone's going to have to explain
bingo
this
room?
to me.
I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, someone's going to have to explain this to me. This is the Rampart Casino Bingo Hall, bingo parlor, whatever you want to call it. We have a winner by the name of Charmaine M., last initial, was playing Thursday afternoon for the 3 p.m. session of Dual Action Bingo.
No clue what that is.
But they made a point in the press release to say that she hit the jackpot in just 34 numbers. I don't know bingo speed.
Here's what I've seen playing online.
Is getting at 34 numbers fast? In reality, not the online bingo.
Well, I don't know. I've never played, real life bingo. I played it online. The online stuff, they either have 60 balls or 90 ball bingo or something like that. There's 2 different ways you can play bingo, and they're 2 different bingo games, and it's just constant, the numbers coming out and just coming out. And so, whatever card she has or whatever number she had on her card must have came out pretty quick.
34 numbers. They made a big.
And by the way, no one ever has one card of bingo. I'm talking about the online stuff. I think you can buy like cards. I don't know, as cheap as like a quarter each. And
the only time I've ever seen live bingo, this was a long time ago. I remember seeing somebody had a set of cards in front of them with a marker, and they were popping the numbers on.
I don't know if they still do stuff like that, so I don't know. They might do it, so I don't know.
But Charmaine took home $91,000.
Wow!
The only reason I have it deviates from the $100,000 or more, but the 34 number thing kind of caught my attention there. So I figured we haven't done a bingo story in a while. This was kind of interesting. Congratulations, Charmaine.
Yeah, a lot of people love bingo.
Yes.
So good for them.
We got 3 quick lottery stories to talk about. We got a Florida lottery story. Lottery player turned a $5 ticket into $2.4 million from the $150,000 a year for life lotto game from the Florida lottery. He was presented with the option $150,000 a year for life, or take the lump sum, which came out to $2.44 million. So congratulations to the name withheld. And also, this is another non-resident Florida winner.
Okay.
Dothan, Alabama, right over the border. Came in.
Yeah, it must
bought
be
the
close.
ticket.
Yeah.
It's right next to the border. It's over.
Well, if you live
over
close
at
to
the
the border,
Panhandle.
sometimes people work in different states. So, yeah. Hey.
We've got 3 winners on 1 jackpot for the Jersey Lottery. New Jersey Lottery through Jackpocket.
Yeah.
We've got 3 players splitting the $533,000 Jersey Cash 5 prize from a couple weeks back, $177,685 each.
Great.
One guy purchased the quick pick through Jackpocket, so he spent $20 to get the winning ticket.
Okay, and
So that's 20 draws. You got 20 draws.
Yeah, they're
$1 each.
Yeah, Jersey Cash 5s are $1 a draw.
As a matter of fact, Jersey Cash 5 is the only $1 a draw game in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, we were looking at that too. Is there anything cheaper than or
There
anything
isn't.
other than $1?
Nope. So congratulations to those 3 splitting the $533,000. And last but not least, we have a Virginia Lottery story. As always, if you do check out the Virginia Lottery, sign up using our code LOTTO21. You get a special sign-up offer from the Virginia Lottery. We're going to finish up here with the $912,936 wild jackpot won by Jennifer M., playing the Safari Quest, the brand new progressive online instant game from the Virginia Lottery. I don't even think this thing is a month old before someone won this.
Wow, good.
So it paid out almost $1 million online. That's it for this week's Beatin the House. As always, press releases, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. Keep them coming in. Congratulations to all the winners we talked about, as well as all the winners we didn't have a chance to talk about. They're all out there. You know, we just stay with 100,000 or give or take 100,000, depending on what the game is. And there are a lot more winners out there. So congratulations to everyone out there.
And that'll do it for us. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.